Okay, so welcome back. In this video, we're going to go over how to set up an Etsy listing. And so, if we're going to go from what you've received from me so far, we're going to open up one of our PDFs, and we're going to click here to edit in Canva, edit template. Okay, now what you're going to want to do is go ahead and download this whole package. I do PNG. When you click download here, it's going to give you a zip file, and I have that zip file right here. So there's a zip file. You're going to open that up, and then you're going to extract all. I've already extracted it. So here is our extracted files right here, and we're good to go there. Okay, now we're going to go back to home and then projects. Now I like to keep everything kind of organized in Canva. I have small issues with Canva, but I actually love the platform. So what we're going to do is hit add new folder, and then you're going to name your folder. I've already done this, so I named it villages. And then when you come in here, you're going to go to designs and click on upload design, and then you're going to find that folder and click on the first one, and then scroll all the way down and left shift and click again that last one, and it's going to highlight all of them. Then you'll hit open, and that will upload all of those files into Canva for you. You can see I got all my files there. So now we're going to go back to home, and I actually work in Chrome in Canva. So we're going to go ahead and open up. I've got a new design. Okay, and I've already kind of started this. We'll play like we're starting over from scratch. So okay, we started a new design, 8.5 by 11. Now you're going to scroll down on the left hand side here, and you're going to have your folders. So I'm just going to pick a folder, and I'm going to go back to our main screen. So here's our folder that we just uploaded all of our images to. So we're going to open that up. Okay, now in the Forest Villages, you've got 5 colored images to choose from for a cover. It doesn't have to be covered or colored. I do recommend it be colored. So let's pick this one. I really like that one. Okay, now I typically do 40 pages in a coloring book. If I'm just selling the straight coloring book, I'm not doing private label rights. So we're going to add 40 more images to this, and that's going to be our coloring book. So we're going to add, click add page. We're going to grab the next one, add page, grab the next one, and we're just going to do this until we have 41 pages, because the first page is your cover page. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to remember what that image was, and then we'll just keep going. This just takes a couple minutes. On the larger bundles that you have, you might want to look through all of your pictures and be very selective for your 40 pictures that you're going to put in your book. For this purpose, we're just kind of blowing through it, so I don't take all night to show you how to set up a listing. Okay, one more. Okay, so there's our 41 pages. Okay, so our coloring book is done. Now, well, kind of done. Let's look at the cover. Scroll Pull all the way back to the top. Okay, so we need to name this something. So let's go back to Etsy. Now, by now, you should have some kind of an idea of what you want to call this coloring book. So let's look for coloring books. Coloring. Let's try it again. O-L-O-R-I-N-G. Okay. Okay, so coloring books. Now, there's some secrets here. So let's go to the first secret. So the first one, we're going to click on all filters there. We're going to hit star seller. Okay, now this is going to give us all of the star seller shops. Okay. Oh, let's see, we've come up quite a few times here. That's good. Okay, now we're going to cheat a little bit. We're going to take this star out at the top and we're going to put best. You used to be able to search bestsellers on Etsy, but you can't anymore, but there is kind of a workaround. Okay, so these are going to be mostly bestsellers in here now. Okay, so we want something. Let's look and see if there's a word or maybe a couple words. Okay, so cute, enchanted. What other? We're just kind of looking for any type of a trend. Beautiful is a good one. Kawaii. That's not really a kawaii thing, but okay, so far I like cute. There's a couple of those. These are good too. These will give you a little bit of insight. Etsy tends to put stuff that's related to each other together, especially if they're good sellers. So keep an eye on here. These are good tags that you can use in your listings. Okay, let's look at the next page. See if there's anything else that pops out at us. Beautiful. Here's the book that we're actually building right now. Dirty words. Interesting. Some people are into that. I'm not, but I say it a lot. Printable is a good one. Let's do that. We're going to use printable in our title. We're not going to use it as the title of the book, though. So let's go. Here's printable again. Cute. Okay, I know what we're going to do. Okay, let's go back over here. Okay, we're going to put our title in. So we're going to hit some text, and I'm just going to put in a subheading. There's lots of kind of examples over here that are set up for you. I think those are kind of cool. You're welcome to use those. But let's do cute cottages. I like that. Alright, so let's take that and make that a little bit bigger. And we're going to have to find a color that's going to contrast this. I like putting my title actually at the bottom most of the time. Sometimes I don't, but most of the time I will. Okay, now let's change that color. The lighter colors get lost. Those are all kind of getting lost in there. I do like the blue. That wasn't too bad. Okay, let's see if we can make that stand out a little bit. So we're going to hit on the effects. We'll click outline. There we go. That stands out a little better. Make it black. Make it a little bigger. Okay, now the spacing, like that's a lot of spacing there, so we'll tighten that up a little bit. I still don't like this font. Okay, but we have something that kind of stands out, so that's good. So let's find a font that we like now. I'll just kind of go through a bunch of them here. I do like the cursive fonts, but you want to be careful because they can be hard to read. So I try and stay away from those. And I want a font that's going to kind of go with our theme of the book. Ooh, I like that one too. I think that's similar to what I used actually. Oh no, it's not. Okay, so I do like that, so we can make that kind of big. Going right against my own rules. Okay, that looks pretty good. I actually like that. Okay, so let's go with that. Okay, so next I'm going to show you how to make your coloring book a little soldier that's going to be out there fighting for you, trying to make you as much money as humanly possible. So when you look on Amazon at coloring books, if you look at the interior pages on the ads, you'll see some pages like these. So this one, this book belongs to, and then the person can write their name in there. Little thank you guide. I use a QR code on a printed book so that they can just take a picture of it with their phone. In this case, we're going to be doing PDFs mostly. So in the PDF, you can have clickable links in there. So we're going to do clickable links that will link back to your Etsy store, and then people can come back and buy from you again. We'll probably put some kind of a special offer on there to make them want to come back and buy more products from you. And then this right here, this is something that I haven't seen on Etsy yet, but what this does is this takes your person to Amazon, and then they can buy markers, they can buy crayons, they can buy colored pencils, the tools that they're going to need to get or to be able to color. So we're going to add all of those in next. I also have a Facebook community. If you want to do that for your retail store, that's totally cool. Anything that you can do that brings people together is amazing. Building an email list is incredibly important, a way that you can reach out to these people. Once again, we're going to make your coloring book so that every time they open it, it invites them back to your store. If you have a community on Facebook or on TikTok or on Twitter, the bigger your reach, the better this is going to be for you. So let's go over kind of making a couple of these pages, and it's super easy. I did adjust the cover page a little bit just to make it a little more clear what it actually is. So excuse me. So let's go ahead and add a page, and what we're going to do is we're going to come down here back to our you can see I've been busy. Okay, so we'll open our villages back up again, and this will be an interior page, so it's not going to be color. So here, this will be a good one. Okay, just a nice interior page, and then we are going to come back up here. We'll put a little box. There we go. Say like that. We'll make that white. There we go. We'll pull that down. Okay, and then we're going to add some text. So I'll add a subheading. We'll say this book. And we'll pick a nice font for that. Put that in there. We might need to make that a little bit bigger. Okay, and then we'll add some more. belongs to. Pick another nice font. There we go. Make that a little bigger. And then we are going to add a line. Put that down there. We'll make it black so you can actually see it. Perfect. Very nice. Okay, so now you have a title, or not a title page, but this book belongs to page. There we go. Then you have the nice aesthetic in the back. Okay, now, oh, center that again. Okay, now we'll do a thank you page. Thank you. If you love this book, please consider leaving me a review. It will make this really pretty, just like the front. Congruency is a big deal, so using that same font kind of throughout your book is not a bad idea. Let's add a special, and we can take people back to our thing. So I've already made a special for this, so I made 10 for 10. What I wanted to do was, if you buy 10 books, you can get them all for $1 each. But instead what I did was I made it a 70% off. So if you buy 10 items, you get 70% off. So let's take well, it's 10 for 10. So I'll come back over here. There we go. Got that, and then what we can do is we can hyperlink this. So you want to hyperlink back to your shop page. So you can go right here just like that. And if you copy this link and come back over, oh, link, paste that in, bam. Okay, now that's a hyperlink now. And then what we'll do, just to make people identify that it's a hyperlink, is we will make it blue. There we go. Okay, so now when you print the PDF and you upload it to Google Drive, then when they open the book, they'll see that and they can just click on it, and off and away you go. And they'll come back to your store. See? Nice Nice and easy. What we want to do is we want to stay in front of your customers as much as humanly possible to maximize your sales. Like, we're going to do Etsy ads to generate traffic, and then once you've already paid for that traffic, you don't want to have to keep paying for it to keep making sales. Like, we're going to multiply our effectiveness in that regard. Okay, now this step is really cool. Okay, so we're going to go to Amazon. People are so used to shopping on Amazon now, it's literally like a no-brainer. Like, if somebody says, yeah, buy something on Amazon, it's completely trusted. There's no question as to, am I ever going to get my item? Like, it's a big, big deal. So what you can do is you can become an affiliate. So when you click on become an affiliate, you're going to fill out some very basic information. This is my affiliate area, but as soon as you click on that, it'll say there's a box right here that says sign up. Just sign up. There's no approval time, there's no wait time. You're an affiliate right away. And then what you can do now, you see this link, this bar across the top of the browser. This will be here now. And what it does is anywhere that you go, like this is a set of alcohol markers that I got from my sister-in-law, and they're really cool. I thought alcohol markers were going to be like incredibly expensive because some of these tools are really, really expensive. I was really surprised. But the cool thing is you can go right to the page, right to the sales page, and look at this. So for $16, you get 60 markers, 60 alcohol markers, and alcohol is pretty bitchin'. Totally different from water and watercolor, and it's totally different from pencils and everything too. Much more smooth in the application. How hard you press doesn't really have as much to do with how dark the color is. Like, they're pretty sick. So here's a set for $17. This is the exact set that I actually own. So all you have to do is up here at the top where it says get link, just click on text and grab that text right there, and you're going to copy that and then come down here, and we're going to create a little offer. Make it like that. Make it white on the inside with a black outline. Perfect. Okay, and then let's put some text here. ALCOHL markers that I use for coloring. Okay, very nice. Whoop, get back there. And copy, paste, paste. Okay. Oh, that was weird. I don't know why it did that. Wow. Okay, and then we can, when you right click on that box, it'll bring up this, then you put link, paste that in. Oh, here we gotta grab that again because okay, so that one's linked, and then we're gonna do, why is it doing that? Let's do colored pencils. Okay, now we'll go back over here. We'll put in colored pencils. That was weird. Okay, so 4.5 stars, 4.5 stars. This is pretty typical. I actually don't have colored pencils, but you can pick. Now the Prismacolors, these are actually really, really nice, and they're usually incredibly expensive. This is actually a really good deal on these. Yeah, that's a really, really good deal. The Prismacolors. Okay, so we'll. Oh. Oh, that sucks. Like I said, that looked like a really good deal. So that's pretty bitchin'. That's a whole lot of different colors for $9. Alright, let's do it. So we'll paste that in here for colored pencils. There you go. And then we'll find our big crayon. I like just getting the 64. Oh, it doesn't have a price. There we go. Simple. People love this. There's no offers on that one. Alright, whatever. Like so many people have seen this, it's just easy. Alright. So we'll get that. Okay, and then we'll put some at the top. Okay, we'll make those blue again just to link them. We did the dark blue. Okay, so now you actually have a coloring book, right? So there's your front cover. This book belongs to. Thank you for your purchase. Please consider leaving me a review. Click here to get a special offer. Enter code 10 for 10 at checkout to save 70%. And then these are the tools that I use. We'll make those. Okay, so here's a trick. If you click on one box and then push your left shift down and click the next box and click the next box, it'll link them all together. So a lot of people don't know you can do that in Canva, but you can. Okay, we just want that to look kind of sharp. Okay, center that. And then what we'll do, just for fun, is we'll take this. We'll just add a little something there. Nice. And then they can click on those links and you're good to go. Okay. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to download the first 10 pages. And you'll see why here in a minute. This is actually a few step process here. Now, the cool thing is once you get your first listing done, I tend to just copy my listings and edit a little bit in the listing itself. And then it makes the listing process much quicker. It doesn't take this long every time that you do a new listing. But once you get your first one up, then you can go back into your list of listings in Etsy and you can just click on copy on one of your listings and it'll copy that one, and then you can take all the old images out, put in the new images, edit the text a little bit, and bam, you got a second listing. Okay, so those are downloaded. So let's pull those. Let's see where those went. Okay, those went right here. Okay, so we're going to extract all those. Okay, we're good to go there. Okay, now we're going to go back over. Well, let's go home. Okay, we're going to leave that tab open because we're going to use that a little bit more still. Okay, well, let's go to Forest Villages again. Okay, so this is your main folder. Oh, sorry. Go back, we're going to go to Projects, and we want to go into the folder. Okay, so there's that. Okay, now we're going to add a folder inside of this folder. We're going to put title, because this will have our title page and extra images. Okay, we're going to click on Designs, Upload Design. Okay, we're going to go back to where that downloaded, Cute Cottages. We're going to do the same thing. So click on the first one and then go all the way to the right. Click on that one with the left shift key held down. We'll open that. Okay, now those are going to open up, and you have to click on all to see those actually uploading there. Okay, while those are uploading, let's take a look. So you know what I ended up with on my designs here for the home pages, and I'll show you why. I actually kind of like this too. We might play with that. This isn't so bad. It is a bestseller. Let's look at this. In demand, 2 people bought in the last 24 hours. And this is an actual book, it looks like, that gets mailed out. That is not what we are doing. Okay, that's a back cover. And I'm going to actually show you how to do those two in the Amazon KDP setup. Not a bad idea. We might circle back to this later, but for this video, I'm not going to do a back page image. Okay, so that's kind of cool. Let's keep looking. See what other front pages actually pop out. This is kind of cool. This looks like somebody working from home to me. Of course, I'm working from home. You probably are too, but we don't want to look like we're working from home. I do like this. This is similar to what I used on mine, but you have a couple problems here. So the title of the book is actually cut off. That's kind of unprofessional. Same thing over here, title cut off. This is similar to what we did. This, to me, again, same thing. Kind of looks like somebody working from home. Not the end of the world. They are a bestseller. Let's take another look. Yeah, not a whole lot of images there. This is a digital download, just like what we're doing. This is kind of a cool idea. I haven't played with this, but I might actually in the future. Alright, let's see what else is out there. This is actually kind of slick, but it's really hard to read. This I wouldn't do. Like, there's no description. This piece of real estate is pretty valuable, so I wouldn't just put pictures in there. This is really slick. $50 digital download. It's not a bestseller. Let's look at this one. I want to know how many of these are selling. So if you don't have Everbee, they won't even actually let me upgrade my account. I don't know why. I've put in my credit card 50 times, and for whatever reason it won't take. But let's analyze this listing. I want to see what they're selling. Okay, so this is 1 month old. It's had 94 views. It's been favorited 4 times. Like, it's cool. It's pretty busy. I don't know if they're selling any though. $50 sounds like a lot. That's kind of cool. Those are both bestsellers. Let's see what they're doing. Ooh, in 20 carts. Digital download. Tons of reviews. $5.22. That's pretty strong. I used to do this too, put the watermark over the pictures. I don't care. If you want to steal it, steal it. I sell all my stuff for very inexpensive anyway. This is something we're going to circle back to. Your headers for your shop. This looks really cool. I do like that. Like that. 50,000 sales. How have I not come across this yet? Okay, so she's got 166 listings. I want to analyze this shop too. Okay, now what I do whenever and again, this is the not paid version, is I always click to favorites. So 3,227 favorites on a listing that's 33 months old, 54 months, 34, 24, 60. So this shop's been around for a minute. Now, here's the thing about a shop that's been around for a minute, is they have been through the highs and the lows of selling on Etsy. I've been at this for about a year, so I've learned quite a bit. And I'm gonna show you how to set up a listing, a whole store. We're gonna put about 40 things in there to get you started. But you can tell that she's changed up her images for search quite a bit. She's tried a lot of different stuff. I am curious what the age of this other listing was. What was this? These are both bestsellers. Gnomes. See any gnomes in there? Garden gnomes, autumn gnomes. Just gnomes. 2 years ago. Any other gnomes? Autumn gnomes. 2 months. Okay. So that's pretty cool. So this listing that we found here, this one is only 2 months old. In 20 carts. Like, that's pretty strong. Alright, I like this. Let's go with this. I don't know how I'm going to get those fonts, but shoot, that's cool. Let's play. Okay, so let's go back over here. Okay, we've got all of our things set up there. So now, let's go back to home. We're going to start a new design. And we'll do 8.5 by 11 again. Okay, now here's the thing, is even though I make my covers in 8.5 by 11, I know that Etsy is going to cut some of some of that page off. So we're going to go over here. We'll look at some of my listings that I have here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so if we go to listings and we'll click on this one. That's fine. You see, I actually upload it as an 8.5 by 11, but when you see it over here, it cuts all the way down. So all of this extra space up here is gone. All this extra space down here is gone. So we're going to design this in 8.5 by 11, but we're not actually going to use that whole thing. So let's we'll just set a bar here. And we're going to put this bar, say like right there. And then we'll set another one, and we'll set it like right there-ish. That's pretty close. So as long as we design between those two lines, we should be pretty safe. Okay, so let's do, she's got bestseller tag on this. It's 2 months old. It's a digital download. It's 9 pages. 9 pages. She's selling for $5. I don't know how she's getting away with it. But this looks pretty cool. So let's, hey, what the heck, man? Let's keep it simple. She's doing 2 pictures. She's got a dark and a light. I can show you how to lighten up my pictures. That's easy. What else she got going on here? Learn more about this item. 20 pages, 2 light, 2 dark, and 2 covers. Okay. Handmade drawing. All of my coloring book pages, just so you know, they're all AI drawn. Maybe it's because she's hand drawn. She's getting all this. I mean, but my AI images are pretty close to that. So, okay. Let's go. Let's try and design this a little bit. In fact, what we're going to do is we're going to pull that out, and we're going to minimize. Let's see if we can make this a little bit smaller. There we go. We'll get back on the thing here. We'll see if we can use this just as a kind of a template. Okay, cool. Alright, so we'll be able to click back over to that whenever we want to. That's a pretty cool design. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and open our file. Okay, we got our title page. We're gonna leave that in the book. Let's see if we can emulate what she's done here. So we're gonna make this a little smaller. We'll put that a little off center. Like, we can lose some of the picture in here. That's not too bad. Okay, so we've got a regular page. Let's put this one off center. We'll kind of do the opposite of what they did here. So we'll put this one off center. It'll kind of go outside the lines here a little bit. We'll put some text in here. So we'll put coloring book. Make that smaller. We'll put some color in there. They used green. I like that, so we'll use green. We'll add an effect. Let's outline it. They used white. And they made it pretty big too. Okay, so we'll put that down there. We'll kind of tilt that. Okay. Let's see what other colors we got here. Let's see if we got a darker. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay, let's change the font. There we go. We can do like that. That's not too bad. Okay, what else she got going on over here? Digital printable coloring book. Very clean, kind of a dark red. I like that too. So it says digital printable coloring book. Do we want to do red? No. Let me change that. Darken that up a little bit. There we go. Let's change that font. We'll make it a little cleaner. Okay, well, that's cool. Okay, now I don't know how we're gonna get that font. I don't think I can get that font. Huh. Thinking. I think we're gonna kick all that. Yeah, I do like that. Let's keep that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We're gonna get rid of this too. And we'll just go back with kind of our original plan here. So I'm gonna put that there. We'll do the same thing. We'll kind of tilt it. There we go. And then she had all those kind of on one page. So let's go back over here. Actually, we'll do this. I'm gonna add a page, and we'll just add these 9. Okay, now that we got those, we can actually arrow over those, and we can put them in like that. Kind of cool. And then we'll grab them, and we're going to copy and paste and paste. We'll put one over here on the other side, and we'll put one. Put those right there. Okay. Now you don't want all the same pictures there, so we're going to fill these in. You can actually drag and drop these right into where those are. Cool. Okay, very good. Okay, so we got those, so we're going to share. We're going to download page 2. Perfect. And then we're going to click on this little guy right here and we're going to upload. Okay, there's our collage. So we'll put our collage in there. We'll make it a little bit smaller. We'll do like that, and then we're going to bring this forward. And offset that a little bit. Okay, that looks really nice. What else do we have? Let's maybe move this down, and then we'll open up this space up here. Okay, so let's put some text. And we have 40 coloring pages. Maybe shrink that down a little bit. There we go. And they used green. I don't want to completely steal their design because that's not really cool. Let's go with blue. I like blue better anyway. Like a nice vibrant blue. Cool. That actually looks pretty cool. What else do we got? That's not too bad. She's got some clip art here. We could put a little clip art there. What should we put there? She did leaves. I don't want to do leaves. What else could we do? Let's go over here to elements. And we'll see what we got. Ooh, bow ties. It's kind of a Christmas thing. We put all fires on our cottages. Don't do that. That's silly. Animals, rainbows, fruits. Oh, let's see. Well, that's kind of cool. I like the hearts better. Let's get rid of that. Cool. Little play there. I like this one too. Let's put this up here. Perfect. I actually really like that. Alright. Alright, let's remove these. That's a fairly clean cover. Like that. Okay, now what we can do is we can turn this into a movie. What we're going to do is we're going to animate. So if we pan this in on enter, oh, we're going to do on both. We're going to bring that in from the left, or from the right rather. We'll bring this one in from the right. We'll bring this one in from the left. Cool. And then we'll bring this up from the bottom. Nice. Very cool. Okay, now we can duplicate this a couple times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now what we can do, check this out. Now we'll go back to our pages, and we're just going to take these and we're going to pepper them in like that. And then we'll do the next two. We'll do the next two. Oh. If you don't hit it right, then just delete it and start over again. Okay, good. Alright, so now you have a movie and you have your cover page. So we're going to download PNG. We're going to download page 1 as a PNG. That's your cover photo for your listing. Now we're going to download a MP4 video, and we're going to do pages 1 through 5. Done. Download. Okay, now you've got your video and you have your cover image. Very cool. Okay, while those are downloading, we're going to take all of this right here. We're going to grab that, we're going to copy. Come over here, we're going to start a new one. Okay, and this is going to be our PDF that we're going to put into Etsy. Okay, so that's our cover image. And then we're going to do our thank you page. So we're going to put thank you, big ol' exclamation point. I'm going to move that up here. And then here, we're going to come back to that in a second. There's one other quick step we have to do. Okay, so this is our book. Okay, and we are going to share this. We're going to download as a PDF. And I always do CMYK. It's best for printing. So we're going to download that. Okay, now here is a little trick. I'm going to go here to Google Drive. And this is pretty cool. Let's see if that, okay, that's done. Okay, so let's go to Google Drive. We're going to click New. We're going to upload a file, and we're going to upload that PDF. So this is the PDF that the person is actually going to download. Okay, so it says upload complete. So now we're going to refresh that. Okay, cute cottages. Now we're going to come over here to the right, and we're going to click on more actions, and we are going to share and then copy that link. Okay, link copied. Now we're going to go back over here to our thank you page, and we're going to hit click here to download. Good. And then right click on that, and then click on link, and you're going to copy that or paste that link back in there. Done. Now here's the cool thing. Now when they click on that, and we're going to test it right here. When they click on that, then it will open up the PDF. And then from the PDF, you can print all of those pages, and you are ready to rock. Very cool. Now play with your cover pages. Like you saw what we did there, just building. This is the cover image, but do the same thing on your covers too. You know, on this one, where'd she go? Oh, we lost her. Oh. Where'd that listing go? Oh, here we go. So on the, oh, that's what I did. Okay, so on this one, like this actually is her cover. So you could design your cover just like that, make it nice and simple. It doesn't have to be color. These graphics, you can try, There's another one, Fabrica. I haven't used it, but you can get pretty artistic with the lettering and everything there. Okay, and I have other stuff on my thank you page. Like I've got a QR code, so you can go back to my Etsy shop and that kind of stuff. So there's like this is good real estate here. If you want them to do something else, you can put that in here. Hey, thanks for buying. Please leave me a review. Like there's a lot of stuff you can do here. Okay, so there's all that. We have our thank you. So let's save that as a PDF. Perfect. Okay, now let's go back over here. Now I'm going to set this as a listing, but then I'm going to delete it right away because this is my main shop. So let's add a listing. These are digital files. I made it. It's a finished product. When was it made? I just made it. I don't have any selection partners. Okay. Now let's look down here. When you look for coloring book, Etsy thinks that these are also related. So these can be tags. You could use these to create your title itself. Let's open this other one back up. So this is kind of cool. Is you can actually see these are her tags for this listing. It's interesting that she uses specific words there. That's kind of crazy. But hey, what the heck? Let's try it. So if we just take those, copy those, like that, and then let's open up a notepad. Let's paste. Okay, so there's all of her keywords. So let's build a title using these keywords. Put that up there. We'll move this down here so we can work with both of them. Try and make that a little bigger. Okay, so we have cute cottages. Did I spell cottage right? C-O-T-T-A-G-E-S. Yes, I did. Okay, good. Close one. Okay, so cute cottages. Digital download PDF 40 pages. Okay, so we want at least that in there. What else is she using? What is her title? Autumn Gnomes, her name. So if you're branding, so like with your Etsy store, if you're branding and you have like you're going to use the name of a publishing company, Aaron Publishing, or are you going to use one of your keywords, digital coloring book, for your thing. Depending on how you set that up, you could use that right here. And if you're building a brand and somebody wants to come back and find you really easily, that would be a great way to do that. Coloring book, I'm not a fan of the separators here. You can take those out. You really don't need the dash either. So for me, keywords are like this, right? You don't necessarily want to keyword stuff this with the same keyword 10 times. And make it readable, make it intelligible. But once Etsy gives you these listings, right? Etsy's going to give your listing to somebody based on these words here, based on the words that are in here, And you got to think about, like, how often do you actually open these? And then these words down here. So Etsy's kind of, and then you have velocity on top of that, and we're going to talk about velocity here in the next day or two. So that gives Etsy an idea of who they're actually going to serve your listing to. But quite honestly, once you get here, these words here, they're not really doing anything anymore. These really aren't doing anything. This is what's actually doing something for you. So the page there, the title page is really a big deal, and I gotta tell you, I'm kind of impressed. These are very simple covers. She did a little something a little bit different here. I think she's still working on this a little bit, trying to figure out what's going to work best. But hey, those are both best sellers. I do like the colorful words against the black and white background. It's very simple, very elegant. I like it. Okay, so we got that. So let's see. We were talking about what she's using in her title. Okay, Autumn Gnomes, her name, Mariola. That's a very pretty name. Coloring book, printable, adult, kids, cute, coloring. The misspelling there, that's kind of a British thing, I think. Pages, instant download, grayscale, summer illustration, PDF. Alright, let's see if we can do something similar to that. Okay, so we got cute cottages, that's our thing. Digital download, PDF, 40 pages, coloring book for adults, kids. I always capitalize this stuff, by the way. Okay, and you want to use all these. Don't cut anything off. So what else did she have? Art, coloring, pages. Okay, here's another trick. Watch this. Oh, that's weird. Aesthetic, art, for kids, for adults. I like aesthetic. Let's put that in there. AESTH. STHETIC. Aesthetic. Coloring pages. Let's see what she's got down here. Oh, that's that. Okay, let's look over here. Coloring book pages, coloring book for kids, coloring book PDF, digital download, coloring book for adults, coloring pages, we put PNG. Coloring pages, printable, okay, page, very good. Okay, that's good. Okay, so let's add our photos. Okay, we gotta unzip those. Let's go back up here. We'll unzip those. I thought we already did that. We did. Okay, so same thing. Left click and then all the way over, open. Now here, you also have your video too. So there's your video. We'll upload that. We also have our PDF. So let's add our PDF. That's our thank you PDF. And you can't have the exclamation point, so we'll change that real quick. COGGAGES. Okay. We'll upload that. Perfect. Okay, description. ChatGPT is your friend. Okay, write a description. I put these in parentheses, the title. Okay, we're going to take your title and we're going to put it over here in the notebook. And we're going to paste that in. And we're going to put a comma after each one. This is going to make ChatGPT pepper these in to the description. Okay, now we're going to take this, copy, we're going to go back over here, paste that in. Okay. There we go. I'm going to take that whole thing. The Enchanting World of Cute Cottages, a delightful 40-page digital coloring book that beckons both adults and older children to embark on a whimsical journey through charming woodland homes. This digital download, available in PDF and PNG formats, is a visual feast for art enthusiasts and coloring aficionados alike. Let's take out PNG because we didn't upload that. Take that out over here too. I didn't think about that. Okay, that's good. Da 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 da. Aesthetic, cute cottages, coloring book, older children, artistry, coloring page. I'm just looking at the way it used the keywords. Love it. Very cool. Okay, so that's good. Let's do $2.99. Whatever. We'll do $3.99, and then we'll put it all on sale here in a minute. Okay, so now we're going to do our tags. We'll do them the same way that she did, just to play. Go like that. We will paste those in. I'm going to take PNG out. Coloring, aesthetic, art. I actually like for adults. Digital download. Digital download, PDF. I think we got pages in there twice. Coloring. Good. Okay, we got 2 left, so let's go. Kids, art, PDF, digital download. We could do coloring book. And then color. Good. And that is it. How many we have? Let's put 10 up for sale to begin with. Category. Oh, we don't have a category yet. Okay, let's put coloring pages. Actually, put coloring books. Perfect. Digital is probably better. Okay. That's it. Pay your 20 cents and you're all done. Alright, so that's pretty cool. So this is what it'll look like in your shop. Oh. There it is. Oh, let's edit it. Oh shoot. I didn't put our thing in there. So let's delete that one. There it is. Alright, so there's our cover. We got our video. Very cool. So publish. There you go. That's pretty sick. Let's see what that looks like in our shop. It won't look exactly like it's going to look like on here while you're actually inside the shop, but it'll be pretty close. Make sure that's not a... There it is. Very cool. Okay, so that's your first listing. And this is what the video looks like. Huh, that's pretty cool. There you go. Okay, so that's your first listing. Now the overall goal is to have, I'm going to do 40 listings for mine, and then a complete shop bundle with all 40. Now what you're doing is you're actually building value. So if the regular price on this is $3.99, you can buy it for $2.99. Like, that's pretty cool. I'm going to leave this up right here to see how that runs for a while. I'm going to add it to my Etsy ads too, and we'll see if that gets some good traction. We'll see. I think it's pretty cool. All right, well, respond in the comments below if you have any feedback. What do you think? How do you feel? Yeah. And off and away we go. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to show you how to set up a book the same way, but we're going to do it for KDP, for Amazon KDP. So have a great night, and we will see you then. All right.